In July, we were driving north to Strawberry Park Hot Springs, which is located in Steamboat Springs, Colorado. We decided to drive through Grand Mesa National Forest and stopped at the visitor center, took a little walk around the lake, and were really enjoying all the wildflowers that were in bloom. While we were driving, we noted that our mileage was dropping rapidly and then going up again and then dropping rapidly. And we stopped at a rest stop on Highway 13, just south of Meeker. And the weather was in the hundreds. It was super, super hot. But when we went to get started again, our engine just shut down. And it wasn't overheating or anything like that. It kept shutting down. Because it was so hot and smoky, we decided we'd wait until the temperatures cooled down, which was going to be about 4 hours. And then we decided we'd slowly drive about 66 miles to Bighorn Toyota, which was in Glenwood Springs. We figured if that didn't work, we could always get ourselves towed, but we wanted to get as close to it as we possibly could. The benefit of being in our camper is we had chairs, and we were able to have nice cold drinks from our refrigerator. We pulled into the Toyota dealer after dark and decided we would just spend the night in their parking lot and hope that we could get a service appointment first thing in the morning. We walked over about 3.5 miles to the only restaurant that was open at that time of night on a Sunday, and walked back and had actually a pretty decent night's sleep in the parking lot. In the morning, we found that they were pretty busy because they had a lot of appointments, but Randy Marquez, who I have to give a huge shout out to, got us in. It turned out it was a fuel pump that was on recall. We do have a 2019 Toyota Tacoma, and he did the full check of hoses, fluids, and got us back on the road within probably 3 or 4 hours, and at a total cost of $40. Instead of spending the night stressed to the max in a Toyota parking lot, we were supposed to be up at Strawberry Hot Springs soaking under the stars. We had given them a call the first night, and they kept our reservation for the second night. So once the car was fixed, we headed up north and continued our drive to Strawberry Hot Springs. We might be a little bit superstitious, but we decided to go further down 70 and take a different route to Strawberry Hot Springs. Strawberry is located outside of Steamboat Springs and up a dirt road. They do have a lot of restrictions and actual ordinances about driving on that road, so check those out before you head up there. In addition to having a number of really beautiful pools, which we'll show in a few minutes, Strawberry Hot Springs has little cabins that you can rent that are spread out around the property. They also have some camping spots that are walk-in only. There is one drive-in camping spot. It is not available to RVs because they don't allow RVs of any kind. They also don't allow any pets on property, including in your car. You must have a reservation to even soak at Strawberry Hot Springs. Luckily, reservations are now available online. Campers and people staying in the cabins are able to soak in the pools from 8 p.m. to 10 a.m. In July, we paid $85 per night for both the camping and soaking for 2 people. The smoky skies from wildfires in the area made it very difficult to film the pools. So we've included a tour we took back in 2018 when we were camping at Strawberry. Strawberry Hot Springs is one of the most beautifully designed hot springs that we've been to. The buildings, such as the bathrooms, changing areas, and even just the stairwells, are beautifully designed and very unique from anything we've seen anywhere else. When we left Strawberry, we headed back toward Los Alamos, drove through Leadville, and ended up near Twin Lakes, which on County Road 24. We camped at Lakeview Campground, which is a U.S. Forest Service campground. It has 8 loops, and 2 of the loops, G and H, are first come, first serve. So we snagged a really nice spot. After getting our campsite all set up, we went for a walk around the campground to take a look at all the different sites and to get up high enough to get a really good view of Twin Lakes. During our walk, a storm blew in and we ended up getting caught in a lightning thunderstorm. So by the time we got back to make dinner, we were pretty well soaked through. But it was really nice to sit and have our meal listening to the rain on the roof. The next morning, we went for a drive and scoped out a number of boondocking areas that are right above Lakeview Campground. There's also a number of opportunities down closer to Twin Lakes.
Please give us a like to make the YouTube algorithm happy, and also please subscribe so we can get to our 1,000 subscribers so that we can start making some of that sweet, sweet YouTube money.
See you next time.